Hello everyone, welcome again to our math tutorial for grade 10. Today, I will discuss about solving absolute value of inequalities. For our learning competency, let's solve absolute value inequalities in one variable and express solutions in various notation. So for our learning objectives, by the end of the lesson, the students are expected to differentiate absolute value inequalities from other mathematical equation. Second one is find the absolute value inequalities in one variable and graph and find the solution set of absolute value inequality in a number line and express solution in various notation. Okay, let us have first the steps for solving absolute value inequalities. So step number one, we need to isolate first the absolute value. Ibig sabihin, tanggalin natin yung symbol ng absolute value. Step number two is identify what form of absolute value inequality is given. So mayroon tayong apat na case po dito for identifying what form of absolute value. Number one, or case number one, when the inequality is in the form of less than or equal to P. So if it is less than to P, so then it is negative P less than to X less than to P. So ito po ang susundin natin na case if it is less than to P. Our P is less than. If absolute value is less than or equal to P, so ito rin ang gagamitin po natin. Negative P less than or equal to X, then less than equal to P. So, case number 2 naman, when the inequality is in the form of greater than. So, vice versa. So, same pa rin, pero greater than lang po ang pagkakaiba. So, x is less than to negative p or x is greater than to p. So, sabihin, two solution po dito tayo sa dalawa. So, negative p or positive greater than to p. So, is greater than or equal to p, same pa rin. So, isang negative at isang positive. So how about case number 3? So when the inequality is in the form of less than to negative p, so it means the inequalities have no solution. So take that lang po natin. If it is negative p, yung p natin is negative, so it means it is no solution. So case number 4, so no solution tayo ha, so negative p. Okay, so for case number 4, when the inequality is in the form of absolute value of greater than to negative p or negative or equal to negative p. So tayo ha, this greater than or greater than equal to negative p. So, ibig sabihin, the solution of all such inequalities is the set of all real numbers. So, yun lang sagot natin. If makita natin na greater than to negative p or greater than equal to negative p, no need to solve. So, our answer lang po is the set of all real numbers. Okay, so step number 3, write the solution set in interval notation in graph. So that would be our step number 3. So take a look muna this table. Inequality, so either less than or greater than. So ang gamitin po natin na associated circle, open po siya. Then yung endpoint natin is both open and close parentheses. If it is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, so solid ang gagamitin natin. So the left is bracket and the right square is bracket also. Okay? So take a look at this rule po. So summary po dito on how to graph based on the four rule. Number one, if it is less than 2p and less than or equal to p, so ibig sabihin the graph is in between. So, in between po yung graph natin. Tandaan ha, kapag ito yung symbol natin is open. So, kapag less than or equal to, solid. Then, if absolute value is greater than to p, outside naman po siya yung graph natin. So, again, since it is Greater than, so ibig sabihin, outside. So, greater than or equal to, outside din po yung graph natin. Okay, so let us continue po. So take a look the examples. So let's start with the absolute value of x is less than to 5. So the inequality is, it looks like this. So it becomes negative 5 is less than to x, then less than to 5. Since it is less than, so isang negative, isang positive. So the interval notations from negative 5 and 5. So this one. Then, the set builder notation, we write only x and elements of real numbers, the absolute of negative 5, less than to x, less than to 5. So, tingnan lang natin. So, analyze din lang po yung inequality, the interval notation, and the set builder notation. So, tandaan natin ha, kapag less than or equal to, so in between, then sa greater than po is outside. So, kapag ito ay outside this one, and this one po is in between. Okay? So, now, okay, let's solve an example. So, let's try to solve the absolute value of x minus 9 less than to 0. So, what case po ito? Case 1, case 2, case 3, or case 4? So, take a look po yung P natin. So, P natin is 0. So, what do you think? And it is less than. So, since it is less than to 0, so it means that it is negative p or less than to negative p or less than or equal to negative p. So it means there is no solution kapag less than siya. Okay? Next, how about this example? So how about x, the absolute value of x minus 7 is greater than or equal to 0? Take note, greater than or equal to 0. So it means, so since it is greater than to negative p, so our answer is real numbers. All real numbers. Okay, so let us have an example. Let us try to solve 3x minus 9 is less than to 27. So since our p is 27 at it is less than, so it means negative p less than to x less than to p. So ito po ang susundin natin if our absolute value is less than 27. So yung negative p, palitan lang natin ng negative 27 and simply copy yung x natin which is 3x minus 9. Isolate natin yung ito, yung symbol ng absolute, then p natin is positive. So it's like this one. So after that, so para ma-eliminate po ito, yung negative 9, so ang gawin po natin, so ipagpa-plus lang natin siya both sides. So dito kay negative and dito naman kay positive. So kuha lang natin ha, since again, kapag negative siya, so ang gawin natin is plus 9, opposite side. Kapag positive naman, i-minus lang natin para ma-eliminate natin yung constant doon sa x po o sa mid. Okay? Then, plus 9. So, what is negative 27 plus 9? So, negative 27 plus 9 is negative 18. Then, eliminate na this one. So, 0 na po siya. Then, 27 plus 9 is 36. Anong kasunod? Since may coefficient yung x natin, so, i-divide natin siya by 3. So, divide natin siya by 3. So, let us divide. Yung negative 18 divided by 3 is negative 6. Then, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So, cancel na lang po ito. Then, 36 divided by 3 is 12. So, that would be our final answer. So, ngayon, so, how to write inequality notation. So, simply copy lang to this one. That would be our inequality notation. So next, how to write the set builder notation. So alam naman natin, kapag set builder notation, we'll write x such as x. So it means x is an element of all real numbers, then such as, then simply copy lang po natin yung dito sa inequality notation. So how about the interval notation? Since it is less than, ang sabi natin kanina, so it is open and close parentheses ang gagamitin natin, which is negative 6 and positive 12. So ngayon, paano natin siya in-number lines graph? So input lang natin. Since una po natin is -6 and another one is 12 po natin. So since po it is less than, open circle ang gagamitin po natin. So that would be okay. So divide by 3 interval. So ibig sabihin, ito po yung true solution natin, which is -6 less than 2x less than 12. Let us have another example. So write an open sentence and give the solution set in interval notation involving absolute value inequalities. So sabihin, ibibigay po yung graph sa number line, then tayo naman po ang maghahanap ng solution set in interval notation involving absolute value of inequalities. So, some example. So, that would be our number line. So, open circle po siya. Ibig sabihin, it is less than or greater than. So, since it is inside, so less than po siya. So, ngayon, to find the absolute value of inequality from graph, use these two formulas. So, to find the midpoint is, we will have first, we'll get the value of the left endpoint plus the right endpoint, then divided by 2. Then, to find the distance naman is, you will subtract lang po si right endpoints minus the midpoint. So, again, ito yung left natin. So, ito yung right natin. So, okay. So, let us continue to solve this. So, yung left endpoint natin is -4 plus the right endpoint natin is 12. Then simply copy 2. So -4 plus 12 is 8. So dinaretso ko na kasi. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So that would be our midpoint. Next, how about the distance? So our distance is right endpoint. So our right is 12. Then our midpoint is 4. So sabihin, 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. So now, how to write in open sentence? So to write the open sentence, so you will write lang, since it is positive, so it becomes negative. So the absolute value of x minus 4, then less than 2, 8, that would be our distance. Okay, so how about the interval notations? How to write the interval notations? We will write lang. So since it is -4, then another one is +12. Again, okay, so let us have another example. Let us try to solve the absolute value of 2x minus 6 is greater than 8. So since our p is 8 and it is greater than, so it means we have two solutions, which is outside kasi siya. So we have two solutions. So since it's greater than 2p, so we have -p and another one is +p. So, alam naman natin, yung first step po is isolate first the symbol of absolute. So, it becomes 2x minus 6 is less than, gaya lang po natin ito. So, less than to -8 since it is negative. Then, another one is yung positive naman, greater than to +8. Then solve. Let us transpose -6 to the other side so it becomes +6. So it becomes, -8 plus 6 is -2. So -2 siya. Then solve for x. So since merong coefficient po yung x natin, so i-divide natin siya by 2. So, ibig sabihin, our x is less than to -1. How about the other one? So, transpose natin si -6 po dito sa magiging positive. So, that's why it becomes 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. Then, divide both side by 2 para ma-eliminate natin si coefficient ng x. So, ibig sabihin, x is greater than to 7. So now, paano natin ilagay sa number lines? Alam naman natin yan. So it is greater than. So input mo natin si negative 1. So, nandyan po si negative, and dito po naman si 7. So, dito si negative 1, dito po si positive 7. So, since it is greater than, so we'll use open. So, ngayon, so, x is negative 1, so, to the left, and x is greater than 7. So, that will be our graph. So, now, how to write the inequality notation. So our inequality notation is x is less than to negative 1 or x is greater than to 7. So how about our set builder notation? Lagay lang natin po, x is an element of R such as x less than to negative 1 or x is greater than to 7. So simply copy lang po nandito, nilagyan lang po natin ng x, an element of R, which means real numbers, then the symbol of this one. Okay? So, how about the interval notation? So, since po ay outside po, ibig sabihin dalawang solution. So, we have negative 1 and positive 7. So, negative 1, positive 7, infinity. Negative and positive infinity. Let us have another example. Let us try to solve the absolute value of 4x plus 8 is less than or equal to 12. So our P is 12. Since it is less than or equal to, ibig sabihin, yung graph natin ay makikita sa gitna, sa between. So, sa gitna po yun. Okay, alam naman natin yung first step is isolate. So, since it is less than or equal to P, so ito pong formula po ang gagamitin natin. So, negative P is less than to equal to X, then less than equal to positive P. Okay, so yung 12, ilipat lang natin dito. So, it becomes negative P is negative 12 less than or equal to 4x plus 8. That would be your x and positive 12. So ngayon, so how to solve this one? So eliminate natin si constant sa 4x plus 8. Paano eliminate natin? So since it is positive, so i-minus lang natin. Get the opposite of the sign. So it's positive, gawin natin siyang negative. So minus 8 po tayo. So minus 8. So negative 12 minus 8 is negative 20. Then 4x na lang kasi 8 minus 8 is 0. Then 12 minus 8 is 4. Ngayon, since may coefficient pa tayo kay 4x, so para mawala si 4, so i-divide natin siya by 4. So divide by 4, so it becomes negative 5 is less than equal to x less than equal to 1. So this is now our answer. So ngayon, step number 2, so paano natin siya i-graph? So i-graph natin sa negative 5 and 1. Gawa mo tayo ng number line. And then, i-divide natin into 3. So, since solid po tayo, kasi less than or equal, then, lagyan po natin ng kulay in between, o colors in between. So, that would be our graph. So, ngayon, so how to write in inequality notation? Copy lang po ito. So, negative 5 less than equal to x less than 2 equal to positive 1. Ngayon, how about the set builder notation? Kagaya na ginawa natin before, so lagyan lang natin po ng element such as R. So yun, negative 5 less than or equal to x less than equal to 1. So for our interval notation, since in between po siya, so it is negative 5 and 1. So bracket ang gagamitin po natin ito. So ito ang gagamitin natin na okay? Okay, so let us have another example. So how about this one? How to solve this one? 5, then 2x plus 1, the absolute of 2x plus 1, then less than 8. So what will you do? So simply copy muna. So eliminate natin kung sa algebra expression or equation. So divide both side muna para mawala po yung coefficient. So, ang gawin natin, so i-divide mo natin siya by 5. So, para mawala yung coefficient ito. para mawala po yan. So, divide by 5. So, cancel po ito. So, ang matitira na lang po is 2x plus 1, then less than 2, 4. So, this is now our the basis. Since our P is 4, then it is less than. So, it means ang gagamitin po natin is negative P, then positive P. In between kasi, between. So, rewrite lang natin. So, our negative P is 4. Then, positive P is also 4. Isang negative, isang positive. Then, write the absolute value. Okay? So, now, so since it is positive 1, so gawin natin siyang negative to eliminate this. So, minus 1 lang tayo. So, simplify, negative 4 minus 1 is negative 5. Then, cancel po ito. So, mawawala ito kasi 1 minus 1 is 0. Then, 4 minus 1 is 3. So, hindi pa tayo titigil since meron pang coefficient si x. So, i-divide natin ulit siya kay 2. So, it becomes negative 5 over 2 less than x less than to 3 halves. Saan ang galing po itong 2 na ito? Kasi, dinivide po natin siya by 2. So, negative 5 divided by 2 cannot be. So, ito ay cancel. And then, natira po ay 3 halves. So, ngayon, so paano natin ilalagay sa number line? So, since naka-fraction form siya, so gawin natin siyang decimal. So, what is 5 divided by 2? So, it is 2.5. So, this one is 2.5. So, how about yung 3 over 2? So, it is 1.5. O ngayon, saan matagpuan si 2.5? So, negative 2.5. So, dyan po, again, open ang gamitin natin since the inequality is less than. Okay, how about 1.5? In between po siya kay 1 and 2. So, that will be our graph. So, ngayon, since it is less than, outside or inside? So, it is inside. Kasi, less than po siya. Then, ilagay po natin yung solution set. Okay, ngayon, what is our inequality notation? So, simply copy lang po ito. Again, pwede po siya i-decimal, pwede rin i-fraction. It depends on you or depende po sa teacher ninyo. Okay, then, simply copy lang. So, how about set boulder notation? Kagaya po ng ginawa natin sa naunang example, lagyan lang natin ng x element of r, then the symbol, then negative 5 over 2x less than to 3 halves. Again, pwede na siya gawing less than value. Ito, pwede yung 5 over 2, pwede siya maging 2.5. Yung 3 halves, pwede maging 1.5. So, yan. Pwede, again, pwede ito decimal, pwede naman at least yung fraction. So, how about the interval notation? So, our interval is open and close parentheses lamang since it is less than. Okay, so may katanungan pa tayo o reaction regarding this one. Okay, so let us have another example. Let us try to solve 10 minus 4, the absolute of 2x plus 8, then less than or equal to negative 14. So, how to solve this one? So, baka sabihin nyo, okay, since our P is negative 14, so there is no solutions. No. So, hindi agad tayo mag-decide na may PE. Meron pa tayong 10 po dito. So, pagsabahin mo natin ito, combine like terms muna tayo. So, ilipat si 10, so dito sa magiging negative. So, that's why negative 14 minus 10 is equal to negative 24. So, that would be. So, since there is a negative coefficient, ano gagawin po natin? So, divide lang natin siya by negative 4, then get the reverse the inequality sign. So, divide natin siya kay negative 4. So, cancel po si negative 4. Then, i-divide naman natin dito. So, dito, it becomes positive 6. So, that would be our new absolute value inequality. So, then, since P natin is 6, then greater than, so sabihin, we have two solution. Kasi greater than 2P siya. Okay, so let's try to solve. Isolate first the symbol of absolute and isang negative, isang positive. So ngayon, less than or equal to tayo ha. Then ito naman kabila is greater than. So transpose ulit ito. So it becomes negative. So negative 6 minus 8 is negative 14. Since may coefficient pa tayo, syempre, divide natin yan. So cancel this one. Our x is less than or equal to negative 7. So about this one, i-transpose natin ito sa magiging negative. So 6 minus 8, so negative 2. Then divide both side by 2. I-divide natin siya kasi may coefficient. So our x is negative 1. So plot po natin po yan doon sa number line. How to graph. So divide ba natin into 3 intervals. So meron tayong negative 7, this one. So since it is greater than, so solid po ang gagamitin po natin. So ngayon, since it's greater than, so our graph is outside. So, outside po tayo. Tandaan ha, may or kasi. So, outside po yan. Then, the symbol is greater than or equal to. So, that would be ngayon. So, what is our inequality notation? So, i-write lang natin. So, x is less than or equal to negative 7 or x is greater than equal to negative 1. So, about set builder notation, lagi lang natin again ng x such as real numbers. Then, kopyahin lang po natin yung inequality notation. So, how about interval notation? Since dalawa po tayo, may negative and positive, infinity po tayo. So, negative 7 is mas layo sa 0, so sabihin siya yung pinakamababa. Then, negative 1 is malapit sa 0, so siya po mataas. So, then use the symbol of U. Again, so open, then bracket, U, then close, then open. So, that's it. Okay, ngayon. So, kung walang katanungan, if you understand, so try to answer this. Activity 1 and activity 2 if you understand our lesson for